Hello, welcome to today's video. Little ASMR. Did that work? Hi, I'm in a new little setup. It's Eva, and I want to talk to you about website stuff. I create websites for people and I help set up like the tech and the marketing plans for people's things. And I'll get a lot of questions as far as, do I need a website? Do I need to build one from scratch? What in the heck kind of platform should I use? And that's what I want to talk to you about today. So, first of all, whenever you ask someone, like, do I need a website? You're going to get every single kind of answer. You're going to get 10 kinds of answers from people who have all different kinds of thoughts. And none of their answers or thoughts really matter unless it is something that you are going to use and something that you are going to like and feel like it works for you. If you were to ask a freaking web designer, a web developer, what you should use, they're going to tell you how to code the best thing. They're going to tell you what developer site would be best to use. And if you are asking anything about a website, then you don't need all of that stuff and you're not going to know how to use it. So what I'm saying is, beware of people who are telling you about what kind of website or what kind of platform you need when you're the one that's going to use it. You're the one that's going to be happy with it. You're the one that's going to possibly maintain it. So, hands down, people will recommend very confusing platforms like WordPress. I find to be not user friendly. I'd rather poke myself in the eye than, build on WordPress. Creating something on Figma or Webflow, those are not user friendly. Those are for people who love code to go geek out on. Okay. So, exactly my point. It's got to be something you're actually going to use. So, number one, don't listen to anyone other than what's going to work for you. Number two, people will say, oh, I need a website. But websites have come a very long way over the time. So, you might be saying to yourself, what I need is a page that pops up online where I'm going to put something specific that I need. I don't have a link. I don't have a page that's going to pop up, and that's what you need. So let's say you are having someone sign up for a free quantum masterclass. No, let's say you're having someone sign up for a class online. You may not need a full website. What you actually need is a place to host that class. So there are hosting platforms, there are places or things online where you could host that class. So you may not need a full website. Or another thing, for example, you may say you need a website, but do you really need a place to host your course? Do you have a class, a yoga class for beginners bundle online that you are selling to your people? And do you need a place to be able to put those videos and for them to go log in and access those videos? Well, it's a website, but there are platforms that are going to host those videos for you. There are sites that I'll show you in a second that can do all that for you. So you don't need to build a website from scratch. So those are a couple things we're just thinking of, we're throwing out there. I'm going to share my screen and show you a couple of my favorite options. And yes, check them out. Hello, I'm down here now in the corner. It's me. So here we have what? So here we have Teachable. This is a platform that is very popular to use to host a course on. This is what it does is hosts courses for people. So let's say you're doing a cooking class. This is what they're giving you as the example. We have this cooking class. I think I saw a cooking class like this person cooking. There they are. And you would be able to pay Teachable a monthly fee and then put your videos in and then sell the course and then email the people when the course is there. Okay. So it is a platform for this. There are many platforms that do this. The thing that you need to look at is what percentage they're going to take of your sales in order for you to do that. So let's go to their pricing. Here we go. So on their pricing, you see you could do a free option, which I don't recommend because it's going to take 1 to 10% of your transaction fees. So you don't pay anything unless you sell something. But for an easy example, let's say your cooking program is $100, they're going to take a 10%, a $10 transaction fee. So, 10% of $100, $10 plus another dollar for every transaction. So that's not too bad. Now, the more you pay, like 119 a month, then there's a 0% transaction fee. So it's something you want to look at on the platforms that you are using of what's going to work for you around transaction fees. And you also need to think of the monthly fee. And here we have Kajabi. So this is what all of the big online marketers use. Oh, look at them all go. But this is a platform that a lot of people will recommend. It does a lot, like it does everything. So, yes, you would have a website through this. Yes, you could have a community through this, like an app, but I personally do not like it. You could do a lot of funnels. So, you could do a lot of emails, like boom, boom, boom. If you buy this, you're going to be emailed this. If you buy this, you're going to be emailed that. So, I don't need to do all that. I don't really recommend all of that, but I want to throw it out there because it is a very robust platform that you could look at just a website, which I'll show you next. You could look at something that is just a course platform, or you can go, whoa, up to something like this that's going to do like everything under the freaking sun that you could possibly think of. So there's tons of different options. And again, when someone tells you, oh, you have to do this, it's the absolute best. Oh, don't do anything other than this. Well, you're the one using it. And like, do you need all of this stuff? Are you going to want to bang your head at the computer? Or are you going to be so happy and excited that it does all of this stuff? Only you can tell yourself that. Yay! Now we have my favorite, my BFF, Squarespace. Squarespace is very, very, very easy to use. Yes, it is a website, but it is a place where you can also host a course and you can also send emails. So let's check out some of these things that I mean. So when I go into my Squarespace, I have a ton of sites that I've made or I've worked on other people's websites. And so, like, I have my Why Don't You Say Something website, I have my digital marketing website and stuff like that. Now, I can go into my website here and I could create a course here. Wow. So, what you can do is get the bare minimum of what you need and then add things on from there. So, let's see. Selling. No, there's some place for courses in here. I swear. I swear it. Don't worry. You could sell a course in here. Ah, we found it. So you could make a course inside Squarespace. You could upload the videos and have people go through their little cooking class here. Ooh, yes, I want to buy the basics of cooking. They could know which videos they've gone through or not. So imagine, ooh, someone's logging in here and they could watch on the side or know which one they were on and have that be checked off. You could also sell the course through them and say, okay, it's, one payment of 120. So Squarespace does a ton of stuff. You could have a simple one-page website where it's just literally like one page. Or you could have a 5, 6, 10 page website that's doing a lot of different things, that is selling courses, that is selling bracelets. It kind of goes on from there. So these are some of the options that you can think about. So in a nutshell, there are tons and tons and tons of options. There's tons of platforms, different things that are going to do different things. And there's also tons of options as far as Do you just need a one page, we call it a landing page, where there's just a little about you and a way for someone to reach you or schedule something? Or do you need a huge, robust bajillions of pages? Because that's a huge difference. And lastly, decide what's going to work for you because you're the one using it. You're the one who's going to upkeep it. And how many times have we seen people make a website, invest a ton of money, and then never, ever, ever touch it again? Get at me if you want to discuss website work. I love this stuff. I love talking about these things and helping people create very simple, normal ass business tech pieces and marketing plans, meaning how are you communicating this and what is the flow of how something's going to go? So get at me. I love talking about this. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.